by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Entering play call screen.
And the Longhorns will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Texas. Coming out with it, it's Agnew. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
You have 3 options. HB Blast is selected.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Options. HB Blast is selected.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Leaves it with the running back. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Now, a couple of times historically that the SEC has reached into the Big 12 during an expansion era, and the Big 12 would love to land a blow on the field here in this.
Yeah, I think there probably is some of that with the Big 12. A lot of these teams, they used to be in our conference, and you've kind of ruined what we had built. So we got a chance now to make a dent in this, to show you, like, we're not just your, like, little recruiting system and little farm team, Jesse. Like, we're a real conference that wants to come out and make a statement.
Picked off. Got some room to run. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Longhorns!
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3-and-out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
No return coming. He'll call for the
Entering
Bearcats.
play call. Coaches play information. Error concept. Inside zone. There are 10 categories. You have 19 options. HB Sting is selected.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Oh, it's out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
And he did everything right except hold on to the football. That was incredible running, making people miss. It looked like it was going to be a nice play, but he coughed it up, and the defense jumps on it. That is so dejected for that running back.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs. So it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. But moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Slips away. Steps away. Fires downfield. Got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
And how about this offense? Man, they must have reached fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 3rd.
7 options. Quick slot out is selected.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here. Oh, he wants it all. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wants to throw. It's Proctor. Quickly complete. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Looking to throw on second down. He got a hand in there, knocked it away, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback is going to have to be precise with his timing and his accuracy. He's already thrown a pick. That one got swatted away, guys. We're only in the first quarter. These windows are tiny to throw into.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his
Entering.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Going with the ground game left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Formation.
People talk about
Concept.
physical tackles all the time. That's how you deliver the boom. Lower your pads, run your feet, take that guy from him going forward to flat backwards on his back.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. He's got an open man. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in and week out, working on those critical down and distances, 3rd downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. Wide receiver shows motion.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except...
It's a fumble. The defense pounced on that. Now they're headed the other way. Touchdown, Longhorns! Don't just get...
Coach and challenge plays. Entering. Cancel pop. Entering. Play
Score with
call.
the ball,
Coach
and the defense
suggestions.
did.
There are 6 categories.
You know, the one thing that really worries head
Entering
coaches coming into week 1 is ball security. You're worried about execution. This offense has done some good things early in this game, but you cannot put the ball on the ground because the defense will make you pay like they did right there, taking it all the way to the house.
Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And the Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Play call.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get close.
There are 14 categories. You have 5 options. Shot slot option is selected.
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. To the air, it's Proctor. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on down. Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. At the 20, he's got space. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game one, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this guy.
They'll try the left side. Still running at the 40. All kinds of running room. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. He now has 56 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. Quick strike complete. He breaks a tackle. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Second down coming up. A little release to the back. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Line is set on third down.
Entering play call over. Time. Option is Temperature.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. On fourth down, going to the air. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
That just could not have gone any worse for the offense, guys. Not only are you dropping the ball on fourth down, you dropped a touchdown. That should be 6 on the board. You need players to step up and make plays in those types of situations. That's the kind of play that could lose you this game.
And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Proctor. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
On second down, looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Morton. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. He's got it. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And when we think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of that.
The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, the QB looked like he knew where he wanted to go with that football, but give the defense credit, they were able to swat that one away.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Back to the ground game on the left. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Using his feet to buy time. He'll throw it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Back to throw, it's Dorsey. Got the quick pass. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it. They're going to throw it again. Buys a little time. Makes a connection. Big play for this offense, and they get it to the 32. And the Longhorns look to keep this drive humming.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
On second down, just keeps firing. Grab near the marker. It's Cook. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Longhorns have pushed it inside the 20. To the air on first down. Looking to scramble. Bulldozes him. Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, show some glimpses of why they can become a really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a short catch.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Fires on the move. And that ball is picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
At the 40, there he goes. Can anyone catch him? And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield. Took some of those receivers outside helping him out, but man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop. We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling like that.
With the catch, it's small. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Proctor. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception.
It's all about making plays. And this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his 1st interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Finds a crease at the 20. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Now the pitch. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Scrambling away. Gets rid of it. It's complete. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
Defense is about figuring out the offense, what they like to do. What they can do 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll throw it on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he intercepts it. And he will step out of bounds, but what a way to get the ball back for his offense.
Well, the offense turns it over. And talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. To the air, it's Proctor. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. Ripping through the defense. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. He's going to pass. Unleashes one. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Buys a little time with his feet. He's turning it loose into the middle. Snags it on the right. Tackle was made after the 1st down. A lot of urgency for this offense. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Buys a little extra time. He's going to run it. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. All wide out, no back. Quarterback will audible. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense, another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive. This offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the 1st half, going for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
There are 5 categories. You have 7 options.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. A shot toward the end zone. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback.
He's just Johnny on the spot. That's now his second interception of the game, doing a great job reading the quarterback's eyes. And he's just been in the right place at the right time making plays.
He's going up top. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. His windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
Back to throw, it's Dorsey. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Fires into a world of traffic, and it's picked off. Takes it the other way. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Entering cost screen, onside kick.
Oregon, 0.
After that score, they'll try to build some momentum here in the third quarter and get it back with an onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. Here comes the option. Now the toss. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the route is on.
Formation, error 6
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas! And the stomping has commenced. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
Bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs in quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to promise?
There are 11 categories.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Can't get him to the ground. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And the Ducks are in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Proctor. He's got the tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Handoff from the gun. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. He's looking to throw. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. Line gets set, first down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
The Longhorns will have a first down.
Entering play call over. There are 3 categories. You have 18
Yes, please. Sign me up for that. I'm going to take that every single time. Great job by the offense. Staying patient, staying true to who they are. You want to run the football. You want to be physical. You want to establish yourself. Check, check, check.
Just gets it to the 28, pick up of 1.
There are 3 categories.
Man, that D tackle's a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to power their way ahead. Still running at the 40. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Fires one high and deep. And he makes the catch inside the 25. He's into the open down the middle. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
That's a beautiful passive catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his way.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Old fireman is selected.
2nd and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Entering
the officials offer the deal, and the
there are
coach
3
accepts it. They will
You
take
have
the
18
penalty.
options.
Can the
Old
defense
fireman
stop
is
them
selected.
again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6.
There are 3
The 8th
categories.
play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Dorsey. Gets it out fast.
Entering play call from 8. There, you have 9 options.
They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Wide out in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
There are 5 categories. You have 7 options.
Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator. Try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Got to look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
Reels it in down the left side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. The Ducks want to move quickly. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Spits it out to the back. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. grabbed behind the line. It's Lewis. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going for it all. And it's caught inside the 25. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. To the ground with the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Entering play
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
You have 7 options with slot.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Let's go! Looking to throw, it's Proctor. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They get to him as he throws. And that one is picked off in the end zone. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Give to the running back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
We're talking about making it easy for an offensive coordinator to pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now, decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
At the 40, there he goes. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back. And he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to pass. It's Dorsey. Looking for a huge play. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Unloads to the wideout. Nearly another interception. It'll be 2nd down.
Man, this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Hit as he throws. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They'll leave it with the lone back. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses of the 4th down coming. And the Ducks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35.
Time, cover 2 man.
Here comes the Texas offense. firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, Derby. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kick them in the face.
Now facing a 3rd and long. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
There's nothing more frustrating when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Finds his man enough for the first.
And
he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
There are 3 categories.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. Across the 25, he's got room. He's up to 94 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. And the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Here we go. They're looking to pass from the red zone. One last incompletion, and that'll do it. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season. A lot to play for.
Entering weekly advance.